It's good to have a nice, well-rounded balance of friends.
Several circles.
Several circles. Well, I have noticed, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I personally think it's a good thing, that a lot of people are getting religious.
Oh, yes.
Nowadays.
Yep.
It's like I've seen it more and more. And it's really nice for a lot of them to see the change in their lives for the good. There's been a positive change. That being said, they got a lot to say. You know what I mean? It's like they're all of a sudden super excited. They're more excited than some of these housewives that are selling, their new MLM thing. They're just jacked right up.
This really isn't an MLM, but anyway.
It's not, but they kind of act. Some religion, if you think about it, is kind of like the original network marketing. It's like, we just got to get them all in, and we got to get them now, and if you don't, it's like, holy cow. It's like dire reasons to do it. So, that being said, those people that are doing that, they put their stuff out on Facebook that they want to, to help people and all that. But who's helping them?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Who's helping? And that's where I come in. Okay? Now, I really have thought about this. I've thought this over this last week.
Okay.
The fact of the matter is, if they ain't got nothing to pray about, how are they going to stay close to God?
Right.
Right. So that's where people like me come in, right?
Okay.
If I didn't act up every now and then, kind of a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I wasn't a little bit on the naughty side, you know what I mean? Little bit dangling over here, being just a little bit of a heathen,
Sure.
Cussing it out, talking about some shit that might be a little bit like, unsavory, so to speak. Well, they wouldn't have to pray for me. I'm helping them in their prayer time.
That's a good point.
With God by acting up. And so I personally think at some point when we all get up there and, getting our rewards and stuff in heaven, so to speak, that I probably will get some sort of a reward for keeping people's knees to the floor. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping them down there on their knees. So-and-so might not have made it if you hadn't had them right down there praying for you for 45 minutes every morning before they started their day. Lord, please help that heathen Carol. He's an awful acting thing.
Yeah.
And so that's where people like me come in. So
that's nice.
It's a balance.
I for sure think I'm on the same list as you.
Sometimes.
You're way
better.
I'm in the spotlight.
I think that you probably have way less prayers for you and your eternal soul than probably me. Like, I think that I probably get blamed
for me
for anything that you might do acting out wise. I think that they probably think that friggin' Carol, he just, it's all him.
You know what? You're right. You are 100% right.
Just take it.
I'm such an angel.
You're such a,
And I'm just going to take that.
There's not one side of you that has a naughty streak a mile wide. Not even a little bit. It's all me. I just projected onto you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
for sure.
But at the same time, that means that, they probably pray for you.
Do you know I pray for you,
to
though?
deal with me.
Do you pray for me? I pray for you.
Yeah.
So you keep me praying. You've had me praying for 20 years.
Oh, absolutely. Well, yeah, but that's usually just, Lord, please help him not to die when he's doing something stupid.
Right, like, going 40 miles offshore. Or
they're just little stuff
driving
like
a maniac or,
Yeah, no, it happens. So that's the thing. I think, moral of the story, we're going to keep this short and sweet.
I like it.
Yeah, the moral of the story is there's a perfect balance in life. And not all of it is just being this holy individual that does nothing or thinks they do nothing wrong or is always trying to do something right. Because if it was not for the sinner, they might not make a saint.
That's true.
The sinners make the saints. And the sinner slowly could turn into a saint. And it's like a cycle of religious life.
Yeah.
The person that was down here gets prayed up to here, and then they pray the sinner up to there. So I think it's a wonderful, I just like to be in that place where I help.
You're helping.
Yes, my fellow believers.
The new believer?
The new believers and the old believers that just think that
they've had you on a list for
just
years.
never gonna be good enough. So I like to help.
You've been on a lot of chains.
I like to be on the prayer chain, and I like to just hold people accountable.
I mean, yeah.
I want them to have a better walk with the Lord and a better prayer life. Amen.
Amen.
Yep, you are welcome.